Gotta wait for it, guys. You know that Godzilla effect? It happened again yesterday. Yeah, I talked too soon before it started taking off. I put the mic on today because this channel's professional. It's New York Dan here. Yeah, top of the morning to you, lads. You know what? It is almost afternoon now. It's coming up on noontime. Yup, I had my delicious breakfast sandwich. I'll put in a clip in this video. I'll show you what I did. I gotta have something to eat. I can't be like Tim. I can't do no video without having breakfast. Yeah, I already had some coffee here today. It's the best cup of coffee I ever had in my life. Wow. I think it came from one of those shops Tim went to yesterday. Fat ass coffee. Just milk in here. It's that milk I got at the dollar store. Not bad. Who knows if it's even real? Huh. Yeah, well, you buy something at the dollar store and it lasts until June. It says ultra pasteurized. I don't know about that one. I went out last night. I did shopping and I got real milk. I went to Target. Unfortunately, my Walmart is a little bit of a drive. I can get there pretty fast if I take the parkway. Yeah, if you go out on the highway, so to speak. The parkway system built by Robert Moses on Long Island. Passenger cars only. You see people with trucks, though. I don't know, they register it as a passenger car. Kind of silly, but at least you don't have like huge trucks and stuff on there. No buses, I think. That was the whole deal when Robert Moses built that system of parkways. It connects to Jones Beach and Robert Moses Beach, ocean beaches. He purposely built it. The bridges are very low so that the city buses couldn't come to his beaches. Pretty crazy stuff, right? In the 1920s or whatnot, or 30s. So, Timbo, speaking of beaches, old Timmy boy, Sarasota, he's going to the beach today for an exciting Florida beach day. I don't know what exactly he's going to be filming. He keeps saying he's going snorkeling. I find that kind of silly because where he is on the Gulf of America, baby, the water there is cloudy. You can't really see much with a snorkel. I don't know why he keeps saying he got a snorkel. He was so excited. It was silicone rubber. I don't know why he was so excited about getting it. You can't really do much with it there. I mean, I used to swim in there when it was Gulf of Mexico and the water was all cloudy. Now, maybe since it's Gulf of America, the water will be clear now. I'm not sure how it works. But today's video, duller than ever. He went to Walmart and he bought a couple of American flags to put on the Super Crusher. Yeah, they pop in on the top of the window. However, he had those windows tinted. So he better be damn careful with that. He was trying to put it on while filming. Yeah, that little bracket that slips over the top of the window. The problem is when you have tints, the tint is a film that's applied on the back of your window like wallpaper pretty much. And if you play with the top of it, if you nick it or you start messing it up, what's going to happen is it's going to get worse and worse as you roll the window up and down. It's going to mess your whole tin up. I wouldn't even use those damn flags if you have tins. No, if you had no window tint, it wouldn't be an issue. It's just glass. But he's gonna mess that thing up with those flags. Maybe he could find one that goes on his antenna or something like that. I don't know. What a character, huh? I have a friend like that. My friend Eric, he used to get flags, and he put all these decals on his car. It's almost the same as Sarasota. I have to buy his dinner when we go out, when we hang out. I have to buy for him. Yup. I got friends like that. There's plenty of friends around like that. That's why when I was in Florida, you know, I was like, I'm doing Tim a favor if I'm going to get him dinner, take him out on the town, whatever he wants to, wanted to do. I'm doing him a favor. It's no loss. If he doesn't want to meet up, he's doing me a favor. There's plenty of bums around in Florida. Yup. I got a ton of friends down there that are in bad places, and everyone looking for a handout. Yup. So I don't know what was going on. I got a kick out of that video, the remix Eye for an Eye did, where I was stalking Tim's trailer. Just want to see what it looked like. See the site. I was kind of afraid to meet him because being that I do the channel, he's not gonna like that. He's not a friendly guy. He's the kind of guy that's really mean. If you know him IRL, in real life, what you see on the camera is just an act. That's his whole act from when he did the oil change books. He was going around selling those. I apologize, guys. I had that country bacon. I had that egg sandwich. That's messing with me. Yeah, that stuff is strong. Country bacon. It's got smoke flavor. Probably the worst thing you could eat, right, for health. It was hickory smoked. Now, I noticed the Oscar Mayer, it says applewood smoked. Maybe that's the difference. Part of it. It's also very fatty, the country bacon. Yeah, but it's pretty good. I had some with my egg sandwich. It was good. So, yeah, the thing is, Tim, here's the problem. I do a channel, right? Being that my channel does commentary on his channel, Tim sees it as like competition, right? He doesn't want to entertain that. If I met up with him in person, he'd probably be a real, like, ass to me. He'd be a jackass to me. He probably wouldn't be nice at all. I can tell you this right away. Remember, he was at the beach the other day, and he said he met a guy there that was talking to him, and he's like, oh, I wish I had filmed it. And there was a malfunction with the iPhone, and I lost the footage. Yeah, you know why? He filmed it, and he said the guy talked fast. He filmed it, and then he thought about it, and he's like, wait a minute, this guy lives right in the Bradenton area. He talks fast. He can do commentary, or maybe it came out too good. The guy was too good on camera, right? He's like, wait a minute, that's competition. The footage got erased. He thought when he first interviewed the guy, he thought he would be like a dud. Where, oh, I'm starting a channel, but I got trouble on YouTube. He'd be like, oh, son, good luck, son. Good luck with the channel. He thought he'd be a dud, but he said he talked fast. Yeah. He's like, the guy's good at it, doing the videos. Crap, I don't want that to help him out. Forget about it. That's what the deal is. Looks like the sign petered out. Yeah, it has a little battery pack. It's the silliest thing. It's rechargeable. It's supposed to charge up, and then it said it would run for like 2 hours. Well, I think I had the switch on. I have it plugged in to charge it. That thing doesn't last long at all. I don't know. I want to get, unless I didn't press the button right, I don't know. I think it's the battery. I'm going to try to hardwire that. That's an experiment. It might blow up it's called EL wire in that sign. I'm going to film it when I experiment with it. I'll try on a piece of wire that's not in the sign first. You'll see. If you want to see how I made the sign, just look back in my videos. It's somewhere around February I made it. January or February. Back when it was cold in New York and I was stuck inside. Made me up that sign. So, yeah, today, what's going on? He got the goofy flags. He got a cooler at Walmart. I don't know what this guy does with, like, every damn time he goes to the beach, he always buys all new stuff, right? Where's the cooler he used last week or a few months ago? What? You live in Florida. You're going places all the time. He's always buying like new junk to do an outing, and then it all mysteriously disappears. Go figure. But yeah, his channel, dull. It's in the doldrums. It's on the skids. I don't know what's going on. I think the deal is, let's face it, he has Grandma Warbucks is hanging with him. It looked like he had 2 beach chairs. And whenever she's around, the filming is, she's like, no filming, Timmy. No filming today. You have to be a good boy. Yeah, that's what it is. It goes down the drain when she's around. I bet she was with him when he was doing the coffees yesterday, too. Yeah, they went around to the cafe. Maybe she bought the coffees for him. Who knows? But we were talking in the comments on my video, and the quick ones I put yesterday. Yeah, I was actually doing work. I was outside a lot yesterday. By the way, if I don't forget, I'm going to put the clip of my boat from yesterday. I got over there. That I'm going to try to put in here too on my breakfast sandwich. But we were saying yesterday that Tim muffed up the coffee video totally. The cafes he went around to. What a crappy job he did. He just gets the cup and he sips on it, and he's complaining that the Mickey's coffee's better and he can get it for a cheap price. Come on. He didn't even go film inside these gourmet restaurants and do a review of them, right? Show what the restaurant looks like, interviews the workers, show the goodies that they got. They have like little, like at my Starbucks, I have these little breakfast sandwiches. I got one time when I was there, and I showed inside it. It was a Gouda cheese breakfast sandwich. I have little muffins, all kinds of little snacks you could get. Get some of those, get some of the snacks and review them. Show the coffee house. Get some other stuff besides just regular coffee. There's all kinds of specialty drinks. How about a latte? Yeah, I used to get that white chocolate mocha at Starbucks. That was delicious. But he totally muffed it up. That was the most unprofessional review of coffee houses you could ever possibly make. Like I said, I don't even know if he went inside the damn coffee place. He went to several, and he got the most boring thing you could get, the little tiny cup, and he sipped on it a bit. And then some of you said in the comments, you said, oh, he's so wasteful. He started saying, oh, I don't want to drink all that coffee. He just was taking a few sips, and then he was saying, I'm going to throw out the coffee. What the heck? How dumb does it get? How about this? Here's a great plan. Why don't, instead of doing it jackass style in one day, why don't you go to a different coffee house each day, get a gourmet coffee or a latte, get a breakfast sandwich at the coffee place or a donut, and review it. Each day go to a different one so you can actually enjoy the coffee. Durr. And then, yeah, in the comments, people are saying about the belly ball he's got going on, and this one of the channels actually left comments on mine. I noticed they have a channel. I think I'm going to do a shout out to them, but I'm not sure if I'm getting it correct. It's something like 5222K. If I'm not muffing that up, but they do parodies on Tim once in a while, and they were talking about his C cup. He's talking about he has like a C cup coffee cup, but they're like ranking on him because he has like man boobs or he's out of shape with a belly ball too. Pretty funny stuff. I don't know. And then they were in the comments, you guys are saying he only goes to the gym to use the shower. He doesn't actually lift. And I was saying, I left a comment saying, I think the only time he lifted was when he went with JJ to film that ridiculous introduction he has for Sarasota Tim. One of the clips shows him like lifting the weights on this machine like he's pumping iron. He's some kind of gym guy. It's probably the only time he's used the damn machine. Maybe he had a guest pass from JJ. I'm wondering if he's even a member. So most of the time he pulls into the parking lot, and I think he pulls the truck up in front of the damn sign, and he just films, gets out of the truck and films with the LA Fitness right behind him. And he's like, yeah, I stopped at LA Fitness. I did a lift. I was doing, because he's mentioned before that he goes to Planet Fitness. So why would you be in 2 gym memberships at the same time? That doesn't make... I have a feeling maybe he has to Planet Fitness. It's real cheap. It's only for your home club. It's like $15 a month. And what he does, he wants to impress people. So he goes in front of Planet Fitness to do the video. That's probably what's going on. And then he goes in front of LA Fitness, I should say. I think I muffed that up. To do the video, to film. Like he's like, oh, Planet Fitness is beneath me. I go to LA, baby. And then what he does, he goes to Planet Fitness just to shower. As he doesn't, maybe it's like, he doesn't want to muff up the trailer, the shower on the trailer. Yeah, because if you use that RV stuff, it's made lightweight. I think a lot of it is kind of junky. Unfortunately, guys, let's be real. I know it's the best life you can live now, but some of those fittings, and he's already had stuff break in that thing. When he towed it, he said things come off, the cabinets had problems or something came off the rails. He's already had things. The kitchen sink, the handle fell off. He had to glue it or something. So he's probably like, I don't want a chance at using the shower at my trailer all the time. Maybe it doesn't work real well either. Who knows what the water pressure's like, right? It might be a trickle. So what he does, he goes to Planet Fitness to do his showers. I think that's the deal. But I'll tell you what, that takes balls. Well, he does have a belly ball. I give him that. To go to Planet, I'm in Planet Fitness, and I'm skeeved by going in that locker room. There's like guys in there that they think nothing of it to walk around like naked or go in those showers or whatever, and they're hanging out in there, and it's the people that are like out of shape and they got a big belly and stuff. Well, I guess Tim fits right in. He must be right at home, I guess. I don't know, but I don't even like to deal with that, guys. I don't know. it's not exactly it's not like it's a luxury hotel and you got a private shower. Let's put it that way. Yeah, I go there and I actually lift weights. I do the ab crunches. I do all that stuff at Planet. Yeah. But it's craziness, guys. It's craziness. I don't know what's going on. He's got to get he's got to go on a stricter diet and eat less food. It's not going to be pretty. You're going to be hungry. It's going to suck. But that's how you got to do it. And you got to be active. My nephews are, they're younger guys. They're only like 20 years old or whatnot, and or even younger than that. One of them's in college. They stay thin, but I know what the deal is. They're constantly moving around. They're moving around all the time. That's how they can eat more and stay thin. If you're just like sitting in your home theater chair, I've done it. In the wintertime, it's real bad in New York. You're sitting around like this, you get low energy where you don't even want to get up from your chair. That's messed up. That's what does it. And then you're like, oh, well, I'm sitting here. What do I want to snack on? Watch the screen. Yeah, it's a bad pattern. I got to watch it too. I don't want any belly ball. Yeah, once your belly gets like that, it's very hard to burn that off. That's the problem. It's painful to get rid of that. But that's why I'm going to do some abs. We'll get it. We'll get it. I don't want to say we'll crush it. What are we going to do? We got to do something, right? Yeah, we'll squash it. We'll blast it. Who knows? We'll blast it. Blast it, baby. Well, anyway, guys. Yeah, I'll put in a few clips here of what I was up to. I'll show you the breakfast sandwich, and I'll show you the boat. I got over there yesterday. Oh, man. Those damn tree droppings. I should have put more coverings on the boat. I had problems. I had a leak in it. And I haven't, this is the first year I'm going to actually be running this thing. And you're going to see it on the channel. You're going to see it. Now, maybe I'll go over my supplement videos too. Yeah, well, I'll get to that soon. I got to get out there. When it rains, this week's going to be very dicey. It's going to be raining part of the time. When it's rainy, I'll try to get that supplement thing filmed. All right, guys. Hey, I'll tell you what. I'll show you the birds for a second this morning. We'll check in with them. And I'll put the quick clips. It's only a few seconds. You'll see the boat. You'll see the sandwich that I crafted up today with that country bacon. Hit the thumbs up. Your friend, New York Dan. And yeah, hey, only one video from Tim. It's early. Maybe he'll do more today. No morning chat. I didn't see any fire pit. I got to look. That's strange. I swear I checked his videos and it's Dolesville. There is nothing. He did those coffee videos, only a few minutes each. I don't know what's going on, guys. He might be shutting it down. All right. Hey, I hope everyone has a great afternoon or evening, night when you see this. And let me go check in with the birds here. Hey, babies. You're doing some acrobat work there, Fluff. Yeah, let's see if we can get it to focus. That would be nice. Focus. Alakazam. Say the magic words. Here, let's see. What if I put it there? There we go. There we go. Hey, bird babies. How are you guys doing today, huh? Let's see if I can grab one. Oh, that was real sneaky. That was real sneaky. Yeah, here we go, right here. There we go, the fluffer. She says, have a great day, everybody. I want to fly. I'm a mini parrot. I want to fly. They love going up here. Yeah, you guys are out and about today, huh? Hey, everyone. Here's my breakfast sandwich. I figured I'd film it first, then I'll do my morning chat. I can't do the chat without having a full breakfast. This is crazy. I don't know what Tim, if that's phony, what he's doing, if he drove over to the studio / RV trailer, then he's pretending he hasn't had breakfast yet. I don't know what the deal is. Just milk in here. I'm going to get to the supplements. I'm going to get to doing that soon. Yeah, I put cheese in here. I put red onion cut up. I got some new red onion last night. This lettuce, actually, Leslie grew this. She's been gardening. She got this growing back in like March with grow lights, believe it or not. Country bacon. Yeah, this stuff is very strong, and it's very fatty too. This part of it, some of it I peel off. It's very fatty bacon. We're going to try cooking the Oscar Mayer bacon, see how the city bacon compares to the country bacon. But what I'm going to do is put some ketchup on here and get me some breakfast so I can wake up. This thing's a breakfast bar. Piece of a breakfast bar, by the way. All right. And yeah, I love this black pepper. I got this at Walmart. It's called Watkins Black Pepper. Put a bunch of black pepper. All right. Time to get this breakfast going, guys. Have the best cup of coffee I ever had in my life. And we'll talk about Tim's videos as well as other stuff I'm doing. I got to include the boat video in this morning. I filmed that yesterday. I forgot to include it in last night's. So what do you guys think? Will Coda New Finish help? Always keep your RV in tip-top condition. Pride of ownership. Yeah, a boat's pretty much a floating RV. We just got to clean this up, huh? What do you think? Should I get a set of those special covers for the trailer tires? Yeah, you don't want them to get dry rotted. Yeah, I think a good set of trailer tire covers would be a great idea here. All right, guys, we're going to be floating this thing soon. Now we just got to get Long Island Ken to help clean this thing up.